The power of silence, unlocking the art of attraction. In a world flooded with noise, constant texts, endless notifications, likes on photos, compliments, and the steady stream of validation, it's easy to believe that attracting someone requires more attention, more effort, more proving yourself. But what if I told you that the real secret to attraction isn't in giving more, it's in withholding? What if the greatest weapon you have isn't your words or your actions, but the power of silence? You see, when you stop chasing, when you break free from the cycle of validation seeking and constant communication, you create something far more powerful, mystery, and it's in this mystery that the real magic happens. In a world where everyone is desperately trying to get noticed, you become the one who stands apart, the one who's difficult to read, the one she can't stop thinking about. And that's when you start to attract her. The noise of the modern world. We live in an age where attention is the new currency. Social media has created a constant flow of validation, likes, comments, and messages designed to boost our self-esteem and keep us hooked. But here's the catch. When you're always available, always showing interest, you lose your value. People begin to take your attention for granted. Attention is no longer special. It's just another commodity. When you give it away too easily, it loses its allure. This is where silence enters the picture. The key to attraction isn't in showing more interest. It's in withholding that interest just enough to create curiosity. Curiosity is what keeps her coming back. Mystery is what makes you irresistible. Why silence works. Picture this. She posts a new selfie on Instagram, and you're used to liking it, maybe even dropping a comment to show you're paying attention. It's harmless, right? But it's also predictable. Every time she posts something, you react, and that reaction becomes part of the routine. You think you're showing interest, but in her eyes, you're just another guy trying to get her attention. Now imagine this. You stop reacting. You don't like her latest selfie. You don't comment on her new post. You simply don't engage. She notices. Why isn't he texting me? Why didn't he like my picture? It's human nature. When someone pulls away, we automatically begin to wonder why. Silence creates space for her mind to wander. What's going on? Did I lose him? Is he seeing someone else? That uncertainty creates the most powerful attraction, the mystery of the unknown, creating the emotional void. Let's break this down further. She posts a story, a fun night out with her friends, laughing, enjoying herself. Normally, you'd send a message, looks like a good time. You'd jump in to engage, to show her you're paying attention. But this time, you don't react. You don't watch her story. You don't comment on her post. And in her mind, a new thought begins to form. Did I lose him? Why didn't he notice me? That void, that lack of validation, leaves her wondering what changed. She's used to you engaging, used to your attention. But now you've become something more elusive. She starts to miss you. You're not playing games. You're simply removing yourself from the equation. When you stop showing up in her notifications, you stop being part of the noise. You make her realize that your attention is not easily earned, and when you do give it, it becomes infinitely more valuable. The subtle art of playing it. Cool. When she finally reaches out, don't immediately fall into the old pattern. This is your moment to show her that things have changed. Don't rush to respond with long, emotional messages. She's testing you. She wants to see if you're still the same guy who would jump at the chance to talk to her. Instead, play it cool. If she sends a simple message like, "Hey, how have you been?" don't jump at it right away. Let time pass. Give it a few hours. When you do reply, keep it short, cool, and indifferent. Something like, "I've been good, busy with work and some personal projects. How about you?" Notice how you're keeping the emotional leverage in your court. You're not offering her any validation. You're simply moving forward with your life, a life that doesn't revolve around her. By waiting to respond and keeping the message brief, you're sending a clear signal. Your life doesn't stop when she enters it. You're not waiting by your phone for her to text. You've moved on, and that uncertainty will make her wonder. Has he really moved on? Is he seeing someone else? Why is he so calm, so composed? The more you don't react, the more she wants to figure you out, setting boundaries and reclaiming control. When she asks to meet up, don't drop everything. Don't jump at the chance to see her just because she asked. Instead, stay in control. Respond with something like, "Maybe. I've got a lot on my plate this week, but we'll see." This response does two things. It shows that you're busy, that you have a life, and it also signals that she's not your top priority. When she comes back into your life, the power dynamic has to change. This is where you reset the relationship. You can't go back to the old dynamic where she had all the control. You've evolved. And now, if she wants to stay in your life, she needs to respect your boundaries. You're no longer the guy who was always available, always chasing her approval. You've grown into a man who values himself and his time. And if she wants to be a part of your world again, she has to prove herself. She needs to show you that she values you, that she respects your time. The importance of consistency. This is where consistency becomes critical. If she pulls back again, don't chase her. Don't panic. Stay calm. Stand firm in your boundaries. You have to maintain them consistently. If she tries to test you by pulling away again or playing games, be ready to walk away without hesitation. No more second chances. The message you're sending is clear. I'm no longer the man who will drop everything for you. I won't chase. I won't play games. I'm a man of purpose and independence. And if you want to be a part of my life, you have to earn it. Respect is non-negotiable. The true power of transformation. The real power in this process is not just in making her chase you. It's about transforming yourself into the kind of man who doesn't need her approval to feel whole. When you stop chasing and start living for yourself, you become the man who commands respect effortlessly. This shift makes you magnetic. But here's the real secret. It's not about making her come back. It's about becoming the kind of man who can walk away if she doesn't rise to your level. When you focus on yourself, your growth, your goals, your purpose, you become the prize. And when she comes crawling back, it won't matter whether you take her back or not. You've become the man who is in control of his destiny. You are no longer chasing after anyone's validation. You've built a life so strong, so fulfilling, that you won't settle for anything less than respect. Final thoughts. Become the man who commands respect. This journey is not just about fixing a broken relationship. It's about fixing yourself. When you put in the work, when you focus on your self-growth and emotional strength, you'll find that you don't just have one woman wanting your attention. You'll have options. And that, my friend, is what makes you unstoppable. When you stop chasing, you create a life that people want to be part of. When you stop seeking validation, you attract those who respect you. Remember, you are the prize. You are the one who is in control. And when you embody that, you'll not only become more attractive, you'll also become a man who is impossible to ignore. So, if you're ready to take control of your life, to stop chasing and start living on your terms, this is the moment to make that change. Hit that subscribe button now, because this is just the beginning of your transformation into a high-value man. The time to act is now.